Today's video is going to be a question and answer. I don't have a whole lot of them, but I did put up on Instagram my stories. Ask me anything. Most of the questions were about the hurricane, which I brought Louie into a video to answer some of the questions, and that has probably already been up. So now I'm just going to run through these questions and give you my answer. So the first one is, do you use an LED light therapy? Yes, I do. I use the Truth Treatment LED face mask. I like it because I can walk around and get things done. Yes, I do use it. I have some videos on using it. If I can find them easily, I will put the links below so that you can go ahead and take a look at those. The next one comes from S. Wyman. That was from Ludacris. And this is from S. Wiseman. I have so many, but how did you meet Lou? You must be a new subscriber or fairly new. I was selling Mercedes-Benz, and Lou actually, another doctor called to talk to one of the owner's sons, and he was not around, so they put him through to me. And Lou wanted to know if he could come and take a car for the weekend. He was thinking about buying his first Mercedes. Long story short, you know, I picked him up for the delivery of his vehicle. We drove back to the Mercedes dealership. We had a conversation. In my mind, I was thinking, why doesn't a nice man like this ever ask me out? Because I had pretty much given up on dating. I was not into it. And at the end of the transaction, he did ask me out, and our first date was it was very unique from any other date I had ever had. He took me to dinner, yes, but we went to a comedy show. But he was just a really easy guy to be around, and I knew I would be with him for the rest of my life. So that is how I met Louie. I sold him his first Mercedes, and yes, I did make a good commission off of him. He didn't know that for a while, though. Next is not really a question. I could watch you do makeup all the time. You are so good at tutorials. Why? I think someplace in me, I'm just like I'm a natural teacher, I think. Because I really, when I'm doing a tutorial, I just don't want you to watch it. I want you to understand it. I want you to be able to really take the tips that I am giving you and incorporate it into your application. I'm just not here to sit and do it and say, okay, doesn't that look great? Now you try it. I want you to understand how and why I do what I do during my tutorials. I actually love doing them, but unfortunately longer videos are not appreciated on YouTube. So I kind of, cut them down, or even I cut back on doing them, I should say. But I do enjoy doing them because I do think that as we age, the face changes so much. And the way we did our makeup at one time is no longer, it doesn't work anymore. It just doesn't work. So you have to learn to work with this new face, and you have to learn, because most women who wear makeup, they like wearing makeup. That's why they do it. It's not because they're trying to cover anything up or recreate. They enjoy the whole process of the makeup, and they feel prettier after they apply it. But as you get older and the skin starts to sag and even the cheeks start to drop a little bit, there are steps, there are things you can do to really enhance and maybe, give the illusion of having higher cheekbones, or how to lift your eye, or even to, make it look like you do have a crease, or even just to make your lips seem a little bit fuller without looking like a clown with your lip liner on and then so much lipstick. There are just tips that I hope to pass along to all of you. So thank you. I do like a good tutorial. Your favorite vitamin C serum. It is still, and has been for a very long time, Truth Treatment's C Serum. It is my favorite vitamin C serum. I have tried many, and this one here, first of all, some people cannot use vitamin C serums because they're very irritating. And after menopause, when my skin changed a little bit and became a little more sensitive, I was having a problem with irritation with many of the products that I was using. So then I tried Truth, and I actually had purchased the Truth treatment line, probably a couple of months before I tried it. I just shoved it in the back. I thought, it wasn't exciting me. It wasn't wow, anything like that. And then when I started having problems and I started using this line, I think my skin has improved and the irritation has all gone away. So that's why I like the Truth treatment system. I do incorporate other lines into my skincare routine, but I always have that C serum, always. How often do you change up your makeup? As often as I need. Now I'm needing to change it more because of the white hair. But I also change it because as we age, we kind of lose the pizzazz. We lose that oomph. And you do have to put a little bit of color back into your face. So right now I have to go into a little more of a neutral foundation, but I also need to put a little bit more blush on. That's another thing. When you have white, salt and pepper, or gray hair, you do have to make up for what the gray hair takes away. And that is with color. You do that with color because you need your cheeks to pop. You need your eyes to stand out. You don't want the white hair taking over and making you look really pale or just dead. So you do have to change your makeup. But I have changed my makeup through the years. There was a time when I could wear something that had a little more sparkle to it. There comes a time when you really can't do that. You can do it if you want. But if you want to look your best, you have to learn to play with a satin eyeshadow versus a sparkly eyeshadow. Or these glosses that have a lot of chunks of glitter in them. They're not really great on an aging mouth, but if you just change into maybe a satin gloss or a high sheen gloss, that's really going to make your lips plump. Because I think people go into the sparkly because it does make your mouth look fuller. The matte lipsticks are not for me. If you like matte lipsticks, that's great, but they are not for me. I think they just make a mouth look old, but that's just me. That's not to say that I don't try them, because I do. About my hair. How do you style your beautiful hair when it's loose, please? Okay, so the steps I go through to, get my hair long and wavy. First of all, I wash my hair and I condition it. And then I don't use a lot of products on my hair. I have a ton of hair, but I have very fine hair. So it doesn't always respond well to products. And sometimes those products, they will take the shine away. And I think shine is important. For one, I'm an aging woman with long hair. Some people think that's an absolute no-no. I don't. But you do have to make sure that your hair always looks its best. And shine will always make your hair look healthier versus flat hair or really dirty hair. I don't like mattifying sprays. Some of the dry shampoos really dull the hair. So I don't like that. So I stay away from a lot of added products. I do use oils. And every now and then I will use a mousse, but only on the roots. And I'm also finding that this hair is totally different from this hair now. Because this is healthy hair, but it is also white and gray can be very stubborn with a mind of its own. So I find the products that work best for me, and then I blow dry my hair, and when I blow dry it, I do a rough dry, but then I try to smooth out the ends and any part of my hair that naturally frizzes. If it dries naturally, I will really round brush and smooth it out. If I'm wearing my hair straight, that's what I do. I round brush and straight, and I finish with an oil, and that just puts a nice shine to it. And I don't really wear my hair super straight a lot. I don't ever use flat irons because they damage the hair. Every now and then I'll use a curling iron, but not often. If I want big hair, I use my hot rollers, and I use the Babyliss Pro. I have them linked in my Amazon store. They are hard to find. I use the ones that are all the same size. There's no need to have those little ringlet rollers or even the medium. You need the larger ones. They give you volume and just enough curl. Another trick is don't brush your hair a lot after you have taken them out of the rollers. You can also get a lot of volume and lift with Velcro rollers. I use Velcro rollers a lot. Now, I do have the Dyson Airwrap. It is a waste of my time. It does nothing for my hair. I think it's an overrated product, but that's just my opinion. So, and then when I'm, take my hair out of the rollers, I give it a shake, wherever it falls. If I was like, today, this is where it went. And I just put a light spray. I don't use a lot of hairspray because I like movement to my hair, but I do understand the need for hairspray. So that's what I do when I want to wear my hair long, loose, and curls. If you would like to see an updated video on hair care products I'm using and how I style my hair, if I get enough response in the comments section, I'll go ahead and do another one. This one wants to know, what is your signature perfume? For probably 30-something years, I have worn the original Burberry, and I think they are phasing it out. I did purchase 2 from Burberry, and it smells a little different to me. Now again, that could be my body chemistry. Menopause has changed everything. Why not change my compatibility to my perfumes? Who knows? But it doesn't smell the same coming out of the bottle to me, so I'm not real fond of it, and I don't like any of the other Burberrys. I will tell you, Bay Harbor Beauty, the Vanilla Sandalwood, I wear the oil every single day. I just love the scent of it. It's a very romantic, sexy scent, and I really do like it a lot. And I also like the Baccarat 540, I think it is, 540, the red bottle. And Bay Harbor Beauty also has that in her body line. And when I wear her body line, and I'm not making this up, friends, because I don't get a penny off of sales from her, but when I wear that body lotion, and I'll go to, say, the post office, someone in there says, "Oh my gosh, you smell so good." Last time it was the girl behind the counter. She said, "Oh, your perfume smells so pretty." And it was the 540 from Bay Harbor Beauty. If you have always wanted to try that, because it is ridiculous in price, if you have always wanted to try those fragrances, she has a lot of other scents she's been doing as well. Give it a try. It's a beautiful, beautiful scent. It really is. Question is, how is the weight loss going? It is going great, my friends. I can't wait to share it with you. It's a combination of a few things, but I'm going to go into all of that during that video. I know that many of you like, what are you eating? Let me see the food. So that takes a little bit more time. And I think you're all, get excited, my friends, get excited, because I am a 62-year-old, I'll be 63 next month. I am going to be 63 next month, postmenopausal of, I think, I went through at 57. And I can't believe it's happening for me. I just can't. It has been a struggle for years. So stay tuned for that video. I cannot wait to share with you, my friends. Okay, I have a question here that just has foundation question mark. I've been doing a lot of foundation reviews. So if you're wondering what I think of foundation or what foundations I wear, I have quite a few foundation review videos that you can look into. Foundation I'm wearing right now is the Dior Forever Glow. It is my most favorite. I actually have 2 colors mixed together today. But if you are looking for something that's a little more budget friendly, the Wet n Wild Dewey Photo Focus Foundation is excellent. Absolutely, it's a good foundation. The next one is, what sign are you? I am a Scorpio. And I have to first say, I don't read horoscopes to find out what my day is going to be like. I don't believe any of that stuff. And I know a lot of people do, and that's fine. But when you read about a Scorpio, not all of it's 100%, but so much of it is. So much of it is. So I am a Scorpio. My birthday is November 10th. And love your lipstick. What color and brand is it? I remember this video. This lip, well, this one here is a little bit different. I have a different liner on than I had the other day. It is FitGlow Beauty Lip Serum. And I have it someplace here. Here it is. And it is nice that I had on in that video. It's just a really nice peachy, pinky coral. and then you can change it with whatever liner you want. You can do a liner that is more peachy, a little peachy pink. You can do even a more like a brick tone with this. That's what I love about these. Are my most favorite lip balms ever. Love them all. They did discontinue one that I really like. I'm hoping it's not nice. I think it's they discontinued. I think it's Rise. This one's here's empty. I love it. Don't know why they did that, but there's the Rise. A little more red coral versus the Nice, but it was nice that I was wearing. And you can change the lip liner you wear with it. You can make it look more peach, more coral, more red, whatever you want. And they really stay on nice for me. Next question, are you still drinking daily smoothies? If so, what are some of your favorites lately? I do have a smoothie every single morning with my breakfast. It is blueberry chocolate. I just love it. But my focus now, well, I'll talk about it all in my weight loss video. I want to say fat loss video. I don't want to say weight loss video. I want to say fat loss. Body composition. That's what I'm thinking about right now. So yes, I still do have a smoothie. I don't have all the, I don't have the variety of smoothies that I used to have. I really had to pay attention to my stomach. I was having some issues, but it's all coming. It's all coming in a video. Next question. Have you started changing makeup shade colors because of the new hair color? Absolutely, I have. But if you'll notice today, I am still wearing my peach tones, and my lip is still a peach tone. It's all about the foundation for me. If I wear a foundation that's a little bit warmer now, and I wear my same shades that I love so much, it looks really muddy, and it almost ages me. So changing the foundation, I have found to be the most important thing for me right now. But I can still wear red lipsticks. I can still wear, pink. I can wear more pinks now than I could before. But I cannot wear anything with a brown tone to it anymore. So yes, there is a you do have to make tweaks when you decide to change your hair color. But that's true if you decide to go from a brunette to a redhead. You'll have to change your makeup. Any color hair that you decide that you need to change, it just depends on your undertone. You can have whatever color hair you want, and some are going to look better on you than others, but your makeup is usually not, you still have to look at the undertone. You still have to know whether you're cool, neutral, or warm for your makeup to look its best. So, but you do have to change, yes. The next one is, what is your favorite drugstore skincare? So I don't know if La Roche-Posay is considered drugstore, but it can be found in the drugstore. And Aven also is in the drugstore, some of the drugstores. That is also a very nice, it has retinol, it has it has C serums, it has things that you need. So if La Roche-Posay or Aven are not available in some of the drugstores that you shop at, I would look into Rock and Olay. You can also find Mad Hippie, which is a little bit more than drugstore, but the drugstore products are not cheap anymore. I see the prices when I walk by, and I'm like, holy smokes, $30 for that serum? I mean, it's not like you're not paying any money for your skincare. So really look at what is in the drugstore and do a little research on the lines. Who has the ingredients that are what you need at whatever stage you're at in your skincare, which does change. I mean, I don't use the same things I used when I was 20, 30, 40. I'm different. I'm older now, so I'm using different products. And remember, it's not about removing wrinkles for me anymore. It's about prevention. It's just about giving myself the best skin I can have at this point in my life. What you want is to have a beautiful canvas, and you want to work on prevention. You can find things that help with pore size. Just an oil cleanse and doing a nice mask every now and then will help your pores look better because they're cleaner, they're less clogged. You can't change the size. If you have large pores, you can't go in thinking, oh, I'm going to use this and it's going to make my pores so tiny I can't see them anymore. We have to be realistic about the products we're using. For me, it's prevention and the canvas, making it look the best I can. So I say, find the lines that work within your budget and do a little research on each one and find which one gives you the most or what you're looking for. Okay, so the next one is, where do you see yourself in 10 years time? In 10 years time, I will be 73 years old. So of course, I don't have any goals as far as, well, I hope to be the vice president of this company, or I hope to be making this amount of money, or anything work related. I do hope that all of the hard work that Lou and I put into ourselves right now, as far as eating right and, working out and just trying to live our best life, I do hope that we remain healthy, both of us, and that we are, well, I hope my doggy girls, in 10 years, I don't know if my doggy girls will be with me, but if they are, I hope that we're just all very happy. I mean, there's nothing more. I mean, that's what retirement is, just really living the rest of your life to its fullest. So for me, it's just really about being happy and healthy at that point. Can you show us how you apply the Chanel Les Beiges? I have shown you how I use the Chanel Les Beiges in a couple of videos. If I can find them, I will link them below the video for you, and I'll put a little annotation there that, Chanel application. May I ask you what your opinion is of Trinny of London Magic Blur? I have not tried it. I have not tried any of the Trinny of London products. There are so many celebrity makeup skincare brands popping up. Your thoughts? Well, okay, my thoughts. Not what I think you should do. My thoughts. When you look at Hollywood, we see these women and they never seem to age. That's because they're tweaking themselves along the way. When you tweak slowly, it's never noticed. They never have jowls, they never have lines. Every now and then they'll have if they're doing a certain movie that they need to look a little bit older, they let the Botox wear off, but then they go right back to it. Now, I would never buy, and I'm not saying, they're all beautiful women, all of them. I would never buy Cindy Crawford's skincare. I would never, ever buy anything Christy Brinkley is selling, ever. I would never, ever buy J-Lo's skincare. I just wouldn't buy any of them. I truly would not. I think, my opinion again, when J-Lo came out with her skincare and said it was olive oil, no. That's how I feel about that. So I personally do not buy, I actually bought this foundation here from Lady Gaga. I never buy their foundations either when a Hollywood star comes out with anything. But I knew people would want to know. This one is, I think it's medium priced. I think it was $49. So I knew people would want to know, so I bought it. But normally, I would not. I just do not, I don't buy anything from the Kardashians. Nothing. I just don't. I don't. Now, if there was a lipstick by the Kardashians that I thought was really pretty and I liked, I'd buy it. But when it comes to their skincare, no, just can't do it. I actually bought the underwear, Skims or something, from the Kardashians. Worst underwear I've ever worn. My opinion. I can't stand them. All right, let's move on before I get myself in deep trouble. All right, what do you do about cellulite? Cellulite, it is what it is. It's genetics, I swear. I have cellulite in all the same places as my mother. Even when I get in my best shape, I have cellulite. I think we have created the monster cellulite. Men don't notice it. They don't care about it. So it's really all in how you feel. I'll bet you most women worry about their cellulite when another woman can see it.
because a man is not noticing that cellulite. He's not.
But anyway, I don't do anything different. I used to use all the creams and things. None of them work. I do dry brushing. I've used the rollers, the kneading, everything. Nothing has made a difference. It's genetic. If I look at my family, my brothers, my sisters, my mother, they all have some form of cellulite in the same areas. There's nothing you can do about it, so just get on and live your life, okay? Exercising helps a little bit. Watching, your diet, that all helps a little bit, but don't expect it to take it totally away. These Hollywood people, they have cellulite, my friends. J-Lo has cellulite, Halle Berry has cellulite, Kim Kardashian has cellulite. They all have cellulite, all of them. It's airbrushed out, okay? So don't be so hard on yourself. All right, did you ever smoke? I did. I smoked when I was young, stupid. I think I might have been 17 years old, and I quit. I think I was about 28, and then I started up for a little bit more, and then by the time I was 29, I was done. I think it was 28, 29. It's been so long, I don't even remember. I'm just so glad that I don't smoke anymore. It's a disgusting habit, absolutely disgusting habit. It smells, it's expensive, it's bad for your lungs, it's bad for your body. And I know somebody's going to say, my grandmother smoked for 500 years. So did mine. She did die of heart problems, but I just don't think that smoking is good for us. So I am very grateful that I quit. It was not an easy thing to do. It's a very addictive. Nicotine it pulls you in. I never crave cigarettes, I can't even remember. I don't even think about them. I do not even think about them. But I don't even know what cigarettes cost, but I'm sure they're about $7 a pack. I can't even imagine paying that much money for cigarettes. But I know a lot of people still smoke, and it is a really difficult thing to give up, especially for women. They worry about the weight gain. I try to think back to when I did quit. I think I did gain a little bit weight, but I think I lost it all. You have to keep your hands busy. I didn't use anything to quit either. I just quit. I didn't want to do it anymore, and I quit. And Lou always reminds me that I still compromised my lungs. So whenever something starts to act up, that's the first thing I think of. I was a smoker. So if you can stop, you just really should stop. And that's it. But somebody asked my opinion, so I gave it. I don't pass judgment, though. If you want to smoke, smoke. But it really is no good for you. Oh, have you found a replacement for the Via Pia eyeliner that NARS discontinued? Now, today I'm wearing one of the NARS. I don't like the color as much, but this one here is their new high pigment long wear eyeliner, and it is mango. Let me just take a look-see. I want to see something. It's still there. I still liked the other formula better, but I will tell you that I also I used it yesterday, so it's in this bin because I used it for a video. I really love this one, and this is bronze, and it's from FitGlow Beauty, and it's the bronze. It's really a beautiful color, and the formula is really nice. So I do like it. I'll show you the Mambo. It's it's darker. It's actually more plum-like. You see, it's more plum-like. I prefer the bronze. The Via Pia was more this tone, and I just loved it. Now, this one is really nice, and they do have pretty good staying power. I also have the plum in this, and it's beautiful. And I use it sometimes on the bottom water. Let me show you. I'll do the waterline right now. I'll sometimes put it on the waterline because I don't really wear a lot of mascara down there. And you can see the difference. It just gives you a real sultry, sexy look to your eye. So I do like that. But I don't put mascara on the bottom. But see how beautiful that color is? It really is pretty. It really does give a lot of definition to the eyes. They stand out. I think you can see that now that I put this on. So it's really, really nice. This one here, I just don't, the color isn't wowing me. I use it because I bought it. But the problem when you use something that has a little bit of red to it, it can sometimes make you look tired. And that's not always a good look when you're a little older to look tired. So that's all I have right now. So really, the FitGlow Beauty Bronze Pencil is the one that I have been using. Neck recommendations. Right now I'm using the face and neck cream from ISDIN. I love it. My neck is starting to show age. I've been really lucky. This was one of the last parts to really age. But it's starting to, you know, I mean, I'm starting to get this right here. And I know there's things you can do. You can pull up. But to be honest with you, if I have something that I need to go to that I really am feeling bad about my neck, which my neck usually isn't a big concern because it is what it is, I'll use the tapes. I'll use the tapes just like Jane Fonda. I did a video on that a long time ago. And that stuff is amazing and it works, but you can't use it if you have short hair. That's the problem. All right, my friends, so that is it for today's question and answer video. There were a lot more questions. They were all about Hurricane Ian. So Lou and I did that video. You have already seen it, or it is coming up. All depends on which one I edit first. So there weren't that many personal questions for me to answer. I am working on the diet video that's coming up. I know many of you want me to do a workout routine video. It's kind of hard right now because the hours in the gym because of the hurricane have changed and it's very busy. Lou and I usually go to the gym at 5:45 in the morning. We have to go at 8 now, which has really worked out for us because Lou has not been golfing. His golf schedule would never allow that. I don't know how we would work out because I have to do it as soon as I get up or it's not getting done. I have to get to that gym really early. So Monday, the gym does start back to normal hours. If I can manage to record something, I will. I always hesitate doing the exercise because, I work around certain ailments that I have. I'm not a fitness coach. I don't know. I research. I find things that work for me. If I have something that bothers me, I work around it or I make it work my way. So I always hesitate to do videos on that, but so many of you ask for them. So we shall see. But until then, if you haven't already subscribed, I would love to have you as an ageless beauty. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Right next to it is the bell that will notify you of all the videos that I'm putting up. Until the next time, my friends, you go out in the world and be lovable. And remember, it is okay to love your age. I love you all. Bisous.